Ollie and I met on our first day of law school during our first class, which was property in room F108. Is this seat taken?
No, go right ahead.
Ollie rolled up into the classroom like he was the baddest thing to hit Miami since Rick Ross.
And I noticed that she was very fastidious and organized.
My name is Erin.
Hi, I'm Ali.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I just love the smell of freshly sharpened pencils.
Are all those books for this class?
Yes.
So you could tell she was very organized, or what some people might call anal.
You don't have these books?
I thought we just needed this one for today. It wasn't quite love at first sight when we first met. I think we were too caught up with everything being the first day of law school and all, and there was so much other stuff going on. But I think we definitely noticed each other.
Yes. I was entirely too high-strung that day for there to be any love. There was no love in property. There was no love in property. Our first date was great, but our second date was truly exceptional. We had decided to study together because, you know, that was what I like to do. And I showed up in a veil t-shirt, which is, you know, heinous.
She had the glasses on, the hair was a mess, a veil t-shirt, discombobulated. I mean, she was really ready to study. And I proposed, you know, why don't we just go out and grab dinner? We'll come back, we'll study, we'll get it all done.
You know, I think we spent like 20 minutes at the library before he was like, so let's go to Houston's.
It was kind of funny because she was dressed in her study garb, so when we walked into the restaurant, the hostess asked me who the bag lady was that I brought in with me, and I kind of chuckled.
I don't know if we would go that far. Bag lady? No, no. It was not that dramatic.
See, didn't I tell you these french fries are the best?
They're amazing.
This is how I like to study.
Fair enough, fair enough. He lured me with the promise of an extra order of french fries, which anyone knows I adore my carbohydrates. So that was a good move. And I don't know, we just sort of abandoned all pretense. I have to tell you, the honey mustard, amazing.
It is good. It is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes when no one's around, I like to drink it.
Do it. No judgment. Oh my God, did you actually drink them?
Really, we captured the spark that became the essence of our relationship on that night. And as a result, Houston's became our place or sanctuary.
It's our church, you know what I mean? It's our sacred place.
It is definitely our sanctuary, and it is our home. And if it were socially acceptable, we would have actually had this wedding there.
Yes, we could have, if we could have made the boost into pews or something, I
would have done it.
In a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie, did you get the dry cleaning? Ollie, did you pick up the dry cleaning, sweetie? Ollie's sports obsessions are obnoxious.
Yeah, honey, totally. I'll call them back tomorrow. I'm sorry about that.
So one of the main issues with Ollie's sports obsessions, or something that genuinely concerns me, is that it's all encompassing. It's not limited to one team, which would be completely normal and understandable. I mean, I adore the Kansas State Wildcats. Ollie adores the Washington Redskins. But it really extends to all teams.
It's hard for me to explain the intricacies of the Idaho State-Boise State rivalry. I mean, outside of Idaho, a lot of people don't get that, but it means a lot to me.
Bill, I asked you to do that like 2 weeks ago. Sweetie, please.
Go! Yes! Touchdown! Yes! Touchdown! Yes! Boo! Yes! Yes!
Oh, Sunday nights are delightful. Yeah. That's usually when the biggest NFL game is occurring. And It's very lonely for me.
She has her Bravo shows, and I have my sports.
The other great compromise of our relationship has been the naming of our first child. We've decided, regardless of gender, that it will be Clinton Portis Fardashishe.
My whole goal for the proposal was that I wanted Erin to be surprised, which is kind of hard to do after you've been dating a girl for almost 4 years and living together for a little while.
Ollie had been suggesting a Miami trip for a while, and we had traveled a lot that fall, and I kind of kept pushing it back, and we ended up deciding to go for his birthday, which was over Martin Luther King weekend.
The first thing I had to do in Miami was go and get the ring. I had to pick it up from the store because I didn't want to travel with it because I didn't want it to come out during a security check or something like that and have Erin see it and blow the whole surprise.
We got to the hotel, and Ollie drops his bags on the floor and announces that he has to go. And I was like, remember when you loved me?
Hey honey, look, I love you so much, but I really have to go right now, so could you just take the bags in and just go upstairs? I'm gonna go meet some friends. I'll be right back. Like maybe catch a shower.
A shower?
Yeah, just please, I'll be right back, I promise.
Patronizing me with the shower. I hate that. I hate that. So I decided, well, I am not taking a shower, and I'm gonna go ahead and unpack while you gallivant all over the city. I don't know what he was doing. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go see some friends.
And I had to go all the way back to Coral Gables from South Beach. The traffic was terrible. It was a total nightmare. I'm nervous to begin with, and it just took forever.
Ollie got back. I decided to shake it off because it was his birthday weekend, and in my head, I was sort of planning for his birthday all weekend, and I decided to swallow it and to move forward. And so we did. We went to dinner, which is one of my favorite Italian spots in the city.
Oh, God, the restaurant. I was terrified when we got there because everyone at the restaurant was under the impression that I already proposed and you had said yes. So that's why there was so much going on at our table.
In hindsight, this makes a lot of sense, but I'm going to be honest with you. I just thought I was having an exceptional hair day. Truly, I thought it was Kate Middleton levels of hair that day, So
then as dinner progressed, I told Erin, I don't really feel like going to campus tonight. I don't think we should go by there.
I wanted to go, and I was really pushing that by the time that we left. I was like, we're going to campus, and we're doing this walk, and it's going to be great.
So I had her thinking it was her idea, so I thought, wow, she has no idea what's about to happen. As Erin and I walked through the bricks, which is the area of where our law school is located, and walked towards the room that we first met in, we saw a janitor who was locking up the door for the night.
We walked in, and my attention immediately went to the new interior decorating scheme.
She was dumbfounded, like, oh my God, look at all the things that changed. Of course, my whole focus is on the janitor being like, lady, get out of here, I'm trying to... She was not picking up on any of my innuendos. So I realized that in this moment of mayhem that I was gonna have to drop down to one knee in front of this janitor.
I turned around and he just proposed right there on the floor of the classroom that we had met in 4 years ago.
And then it is just a burst of noise, sound, and excitement. Not from Erin, from the janitor. There's 14 levels of Spanglish going on. Oh, Dios mío. Like, oh my God. Then all of a sudden, Erin's like, whoa, my God, this is happening. And she starts going nuts too. It was literally chaos.
Ever since Ollie proposed, I have been wedding planning, and Ollie has been planning his man cave.
Erin with the wedding planning. Good morning, honey. What are you doing up?
What am I doing up? What are you doing sleeping? Our wedding is in 8 weeks, Ollie. And I just got an email. I just got an email from the florist, and do you know what he said? The Cybidium orchids can't come in. And do you understand that those perfectly matched the buttercream frosting on the tiny cupcakes that were supposed to be the palate cleanser between the second and third course? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna solve this problem? I'm a little high strung. And so I would say, it gets stressful from time to time, but on the whole, I am the brains of this wedding operation. So it's under control.
Honey, it's gonna be okay. Just like let me know who I need to call
Boom.
and tell me when.
There, all I'm hearing is talk. I'm not hearing solutions from you right now. And the problem is, honey,
honey,
our wedding, it's coming.
Honey,
I need
come
you
on,
to
calm
help
down,
me.
calm down. Where's your bag? Where's your bag? Honey, where's your bag?
Boo,
Where's
I
your
need
bag?
you to help me plan this
Oh my
wedding.
God, here, honey.
Let's be serious. Wedding planning, it's not rocket science. I'm a lawyer, people, okay? I passed the bar in 2 states. I
Oh my
mean,
God. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh my God, the bag.
the easiest part of planning the wedding.
Breathe.
Right now we're working on our day of paper products, which include the menus you're all looking at right now.
I'm really glad we got that all under control. We.
And by we, I mean...
You and Lauren. That's what
Well
I
done, yes.
Seriously though, through the wedding planning process, Lauren has been a godsend. She's really helped Erin out a lot and has really helped this whole thing come together, and we couldn't have appreciated her efforts more.
Well, I'm excited to see it all sort of brought to life, to see the vision, because we both put a lot of, in all sincerity, we put a lot of thought into the wedding.
We have, and it's going to be a culmination of all that hard work, but it's also going to be a party in our honor to celebrate our love, so we're just looking forward to it.
Our love, and I'm really excited actually for after the wedding because I'm going to cut my hair into a wife bob and gain like 20 pounds.